Hello all, welcome back to some Permadeath Ketchup. We're going to catch up with the Omega update today. That's why we're on the screen here, because really some of the only ways we're going to know we're in the Omega update is by checking out these notes. We don't have the patch notes on the site yet. We don't actually have the expedition. I think one of these says a new expedition system. That's in. The new expedition system is in. A new Omega expedition is not currently in. I think they're waiting until the patch is out on all systems. So hopefully that's it for tomorrow. We'll see what we get. But today we're going to catch up with the Omega update by doing this one here and maybe the bottom one down there too. Let's see if we can defeat pirate freighters and take control of them. I think it'll work. Let's get in the game. We're going to Permadeath. And yeah, I guess this will now be the last episode of Permadeath Ketchup. Yeah, I didn't think that we'd have much to do besides the expedition, but there is the Pirate Dreadnaught that we can capture, which I think would be really, really cool. Now, if I recall, I'm a couple warps away from a freighter battle, so I guess we already have a save. Let's make a save. I mean, it's right where we loaded into the game. That's where the save's going to be. Alright, and let's try a warp somewhere nearby. I've been to these places. Oh, yeah, okay. That is a pirate star system. I don't think you always need to go to pirate star systems to see pirate dreadnought freighter battles, but I don't know what the catalyst is for getting those kind of freighter battles over normal ones, or none at all. Perhaps we haven't done enough warps yet. That's what I thought. So, let's just keep warping. Let's see if we can find another pirate system. There's one right there. Zakarg Reban. Let's go there. That was fast. That was easy. It's not normally so easy to find a pirate system. And it's dissonant, too. A rare combination. I think even if we don't get a freighter battle, we should maybe mark this system for ourselves. Oh, hey, look at that. Not only is it a freighter battle, it is a pirate dreadnought. So let's do what we normally do. Take this guy out. Engines first, and then shields. Ooh, I don't know if they added hit points to these, but we used to take these out faster. Oh, take out that gun. We don't even need to take out the gun, really. I'm keeping an eye out for messages suggesting that they might have surrendered. Anti-freighter torpedoes detected. I'm not seeing anything like that. Alright, shields on this side and fuel on this side are gone. Bonk. Whoops. Yeah, I think it's just the engines that are beefed up, because these don't seem to be taking more hits to take out. Dreadnought vulnerable. Board to negotiate terms. That was it. Dreadnought defeated. So we'll head around to the front of the ship. Yeah, there it is. Cool. So just as easy as before, but I do think the engines might have been beefed up, because that took noticeably longer than it used to. So here we are in the freighter bay. It is noticeably different, but not significantly different. Like, there's different decorations, obviously. It's a little bit different. There's no scaffolding, but we still have the stairways up. It's all red. I don't know if that's just because it's in lockdown for our battle, but still have teleporters. Let's go to the bridge. The bridge is the same layout, but it's different. So we can talk to the captain. Let's do that in a sec. Can we explore a bit? So the captain's up these stairs. The orange stairs, not green, is the way into the freighter. Okay. Oh, you know what we did not do? Before we get into this, let's go back down to the cargo bay. And let's hit our visor here. Let's scan. This is a C-class. It is C-class 27 and 15. So I don't want this freighter. We're absolutely not going to exchange. But that is basically the process. I'm going to go looking around. So we need to do 2 warps to trigger this. Okay, okay. Let's talk to the guy and see how it goes. I don't like the alarm. I really would like that to end, but I think we have to... Begs for mercy. I may name my price. Seize the Dreadnaught or demand tribute. Let's not do this because that... it should compare, right? Yeah, compare. C-class... No. These look really cool. I definitely want to get one for this save in particular. I don't know if I've mentioned it. I'm going to decline. Let's see what demand tribute gets us. We got 6 million, almost 7 million units. That's not too bad. And that's it? Okay, that's not too great then. Okay, but I don't actually want to do this. What I want to do is reload that restore point we made back at the beginning. Let's try warping somewhere else and seeing if we can find a different class of ship. Because, ooh, I do want to mark that system though. It was very close by. I'll find it. All right, here we are back on this station. Let's try this again. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need pulse drive. I need the map. So where we go first shouldn't matter. So let's just go to Odinai. Oh, actually, we should have gone to the system that I wanted to mark first. That way we wouldn't have gotten a battle there, in theory. Yeah. Very purple here. That's cool. But I don't need to mark the system in any way, so we'll just hit the map again. We're going to look for a new pirate system. There's one right there. Rechapelfen 6. Now, I don't think we get to see the tier level of pirate economies. Black market economies don't have, well, they might have hidden levels, but they don't have listed levels. All right, let's try this again. Get within the shields. Boop. Blow up some engines. Okay, that's a lot faster. Maybe I was just seeing things before. We're gonna go right past that gun. We don't need to blow up the gun. It's not gonna hurt us. I mean, it is hurting us, but we'll just add some sodium to the shields if we need to. Alright, we got the fuel rod there as well. Good. Gonna miss the tower this time. Ow, ow, ow. Stop shooting me in the bum. Whoa, come on, mouse. Do what I want you to do. Fuel rod. Get those shields down. Vulnerable. And we'll wait for them to surrender by blowing up fuel rods. There we go. Negotiate terms. Let's see if this one's any better. We're not in shadow here, so we can get a good peek at this thing, right? Look at that. This would be our new freighter if it's S-Class. And we did take some damage there, and I could repair it, but we're about to land, so let's just land. And we still got a reward. I just noticed that in the top right corner, we got a reward for defeating this ship. So the freighter that we rescued gave us the stuff that it normally would. So we don't have to go up to the captain. We can do what we normally do. And here we have a C-class 3016. So these are different amounts of, it is different each time. That's good to know. But I'm going to have to go looking and looking and looking for one of these things to get for myself for S-Class. And I don't know if we've drew attention to it, but yeah, I changed my look. Went with the full autophage look, Robot King with the wings. But yeah, I think that's going to cover it for today. We're not exactly caught up with the Omega Expedition because we have, well, it's not the Omega Expedition at all, the Omega Update, because we haven't got one of these yet. There's also a bunch of other stuff, like we can, you know what, we are going to do that. I'm going to reload the restore point first. We're going to go back to the main menu and read the whole patch notes, or at least go over them. The one other thing I wanted to draw attention to is there's some sort of procedural missions, it looks like, sort of. Planetary missions. Alright, I just want to make my restore point to be the most recent save so that when I start into the game it won't be on some space battle or something like that. So this is the most recent save. That will be what we get when I load up the game next. Alright, so patch notes back here. A huge array of new planetary missions challenge players with quests specific to an alien life form's locale, climate, and personality. So, from what I have seen, I've seen a screenshot of somebody who had one of these missions pop up. It looks to take place in minor settlements, or maybe any kind of planetary building that has NPCs in it. I did, however, watch Captain Steve play, and he looked at an archive and at a trade outpost and was not able to get any of those planetary missions. But the screenshot I saw, I'm pretty sure was inside a minor settlement. There was an NPC at a desk. It could also have been on a space station in one of the back rooms, but it didn't look like that. It looked like a minor settlement. So I think that's where to look for those, but we're not going to get into that today either. I don't think that's necessarily something we need to catch up on this save. That's something to do as you play. There's nothing specific to earn from them, so we're not going to be going through that on the catch-up save. Next up on catch-up, however, let's get into that now. We have an old cartographer's save to catch up on. It's at 50 hours, so about 50 hours more than it took to finish the save in the first place. I think we finished around 3 or 4 hours on this. And that will be next up for catch-up. So not permadeath, normal mode, an old expedition save. Hopefully, though, before we get into that, we're going to have the expedition. But it's still not here. We still can't start a new save. Coming soon, it says. Hopefully for tomorrow. But until then, everyone, have a good time.